All right, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. So we got the reveal that we're getting an Ultra Gohan, and based off the teaser, we already know that he has a lot of powerful gimmicks. He couldn't be just like every every other Ultra with one gimmick. He needs to have multiple. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even need to see the remainder of this kit to say he's the best unit in the game, but here we are. We got his kit here. Let's go ahead and see what they have in store. I like to read the yellow text as it is a summary for what they're trying to convey with what they're going for with the unit's capabilities. So I think seeing it from their perspective first and us making our own deduction is a good way to see how these go. All right, Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Youth joins the fight with incredible offensive abilities and multiple powerful counters. Strength number 1, counter using the unique gauge and special move arts. Consume the entire unique gauge to activate a counter against your enemy strike arts and most forward charging and other special move and special arts. So now we already know that it literally is Ultra Janemba's gauge. When the counter activates, it'll destroy all of your enemy's cards, giving you time to prepare your strategy. Special move arts can also activate a counter. Experience the exhilaration of a perfectly timed counter against your enemy's arts attacks. Okay. Strength number 2, incredible staying power, plus amazing offensive abilities when Gohan is the last battle member standing. Gohan has an endurance effect. When there are 2 defeated battle members, nullify your enemy's endurance effects, get a boost to art card draw speed when entering the battlefield, and more. You can also draw an ultimate arts card, meaning Gohan holds the power to turn the tables when your party is on its last legs. Don't miss this chance to experience the overwhelming power of the warrior entrusted with the fate of the earth, Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Oh my god, he's green. Yeah, I think green was green was definitely the weakest type for hybrids. So they definitely designed this character with hybrid Saiyans in mind then. He was the primary focus because that was their weakest color. Let's see. Main ability, draw an ultimate arts card, plus recover key and the unique gauge by a ton. The main ability will also seal your enemy's rising rush and main abilities, so use it when you need to turn the tide back in your favor. Wow. Ever get in a situation where it's a 1v1? If you tackle and pop main, your opponent can't use their main and they can't rush you. That's very powerful. Draw the ultimate arts card Soaring Dragon Celestial Wave next. Restore own health by 30% and ki by 60%. Restore own unique gauge by 50%. Seal enemy rising rush for 10 timer counts. Seal all enemy main abilities for 10 timer counts. You need 25 timer counts to elapse. Wow. Wow. Very, very, very strong. Alright, Z ability. Plus 5% to special move damage inflicted by Hybrid Saiyan. And 42% to tag Hybrid Saiyan or tag Sun Family Strike and Blast defense? Defense, huh? That's interesting. A double defense Z ability? Did Sun Family need that? I don't think so. Sun Family or hybrids, did they need something like that? I don't think so. That's interesting. Double defense Z ability. Wonder why they chose that. Okay. His ultra ability, it looks like it's the standard stuff. I'm kind of sad that they haven't done anything unique with these. It's if the character's in the leader slot, 30% damage inflicted with 30% ki recovery. If he's not in the leader slot, then he gets 5% damage inflicted and ki recovery with a bunch of Hybrid Saiyan battle and support members. Not as exciting. Bruh. Strike card. Buff your inflicted damage on activation. Damn. It's not even on hit, folks. It's on activation. And it's not even 10%. It's 15%. I know Janemba has 20%, but let's be real here. I would trade 5% of the damage inflicted I get if I was to get all the gimmicks Gohan has. It's Blast Arts. Just like the Strike Arts, Blast Arts will give you a buff to damage inflicted on activation. Although not an effect on Blast Arts generally, Gohan possesses a Blast Arts card that will nullify your enemy's blast armor. Don't forget that since it's a held card, that means other characters can use it too. Wow. Wow, okay. I'm taken back by that. Gohan's blast armor nullifying ability is not exclusive to him. It's not an effect that comes with him using a blast card. It is a unique ability on a blast card that goes in your deck from him. You know how some strike and blast cards have like, oh, 20% strike damage inflicted for 2 timer counts, or oh, restore 5 ki upon activation. Gohan's blast card that he provides is something that destroys blast armor. That's pretty interesting. That means it's a little bit more selective than what I thought, but still stacks up damage inflicted on both. Blue card. While in fighting pose, counter your enemy's arts attack. Watch carefully for your opponent's arts attack, then strike back with a powerful counter. Deals massive impact damage. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. 50% to special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Applies attribute upgrade minus 20% to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 3 timer counts. The counter will activate upon enemy's arts attack while in fighting pose, excluding certain moves. Applies the following effects to self when the counter activates. Randomly draw 1 new card. Restore ki by 50. Cancel attribute downgrades at abnormal conditions. I'm surprised they're not mentioning what it excludes. Because I don't see the counter working on ultimates. And I don't think the counter will work on tap attacks. But if it works on tap attacks, that would be terrifying. Because that's what made IT Goku a huge pain. Green card. Recover ki and draw 1 card. This is a wide range special arts that will inflict substitution count on all enemies on hit. So after landing it, make sure to follow up with a combo and take your enemy out. So it is an AoE green. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. Randomly draw 1 new card. Restore ki by 50. 25% to damage inflicted for 10 counts. The following effects occur on hit. Cancel own attribute downgrades that are normal conditions. Inflict all enemies with a 3 sub count debuff, or lock in, or rather. Comboable with the Strike Blast special move and ultimate arts. Interesting. His green card doesn't grant him cover null. I would have thought it would. Interesting. Okay, maybe Gohan's not as overpowered as I thought. The blast armor breaking is on a unique card in the deck, and the green card doesn't give cover null. It's already sounding a little bit more tame. Maybe I jumped the gun. On ultimate, the ultimate arts will destroy all your enemies' cards and reduce their ki by 100. So after you fire one off, it's the perfect time to go on the offense without worrying about enemy attacks. Plus, if there are 2 defeated battle members, you'll nullify unfavorable element factors. With this one attack, you'll be able to seize victory from the jaws of defeat. So, deals supreme impact damage. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. 50% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Nullifies endurance for 3 timer counts, no problemo. Also nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 5 counts. If there are 2 defeated battle members, applies the following effects to enemy on hit. Destroy all cards. Reduce ki by 100. Nullifies blast arts when charging forward. So Gohan can't even be nullified by a Gohan here. He has the Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku Ultimate. You guys remember that guy, the guy who kept sealing up strike cards. His ultimate didn't have blast armor. It just flat out nullified blast arts, so you weren't even hurting him. And you couldn't even stop him either. So Gohan, when using an ultimate on another Gohan, can't be stopped. Interesting. All right, here we go. This is the meat and potatoes of the kit. We saw all the little appetizers on the side. Let's see what the main dish is. Unique ability 1. When the battle starts, get a 170% boost to inflicted damage. Strike and blast arts will nullify your enemy's special cover changes and destroy effects on use, so they can make your offense difficult to stop. Also, when there are 2 defeated battle members, an uncancelable effect that nullifies your enemy's endurance effects will activate. And on top of that, the unique gauge will cover by 100% and you'll get an uncancelable buff to damage inflicted. Combined with the effects that activate on battle start, your arts card draw speed will give an increase by 2 levels total, and you'll draw an ultimate arts card, so this will give you the chance to turn things around if you're in a pinch. And don't forget, depending on the number of defeated battle members, performing a vanish step will nullify unfavorable element factors for damage sustained and restore the vanish gear by 70%. So this guy also, dude, Gohan's just stealing everyone's gimmicks. He stole MVP 17's gimmick. All right, let's see. Applies the following effects to self when the battle starts. 170% damage inflicted. Damn, I thought it would be like 100 plus 70. No, it's just flat out 170% damage inflicted. Reduces damage received by 70%. Cannot be cancelled. 40% to key recovery. Card draw speed. Pretty nice. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the field. Randomly draw 1 new card if you have 3 or fewer Restores ki by 30%. 50% to damage inflicted. So he just has 220%. And if you factor in him being in the leader slot, 250. Jesus Christ, we're not even looking at the other passives. Gohan already has the highest multipliers in the game. 250%. -5 to arts cost for 15 timer counts. Also applies the following effects to self if there are 2 defeated battle members. Randomly destroy one of your cards and draw the ultimate arts card, Soaring Dragon Celestial Wave. Next, 70% to damage inflicted. So last man standing, he goes to 320% damage inflicted. Jesus. They literally made the Zenkai 7 Super Saiyan 2 Gohan all over again. Just blue cards one-shotting everybody. He will also get card draw speed level by 1 for 20 counts. Restores his unique gauge by 100%, so he has the counter. Nullify enemies' endurance effects, just like LF Frieza. Damn, Gohan seriously cannot be stopped. Level 2 card draw speed, 320% damage inflicted. Damn. Applies the following effects to self every time this character uses a Striker Blast Arts card. Restores unique gauge by 20%, applies buff effect, nullify enemy special actions that activate when changing cover for 5 counts. So this explains why Gohan doesn't have cover null on his green card. Because you can chain it with a Striker Blast, you will get it anyways. So I'm going to take that back. They definitely overtuned Gohan. I was wrong. So for the people that are about to comment that I'm wrong, you got to understand, this is my first time seeing this. My judgment literally changes line by line. Applies buff effect, nullify enemies' card destruction effects for 5 counts. Activation counts on reset. Same thing with this. So this is just like, what, the Kid Goku? LFGT Kid Goku? Applies the following effects to self upon landing a Striker Blast Arts hit. Randomly draw 1 new card, restore 25 ki. He gets a card when he shows up. He gets a card when he lands a Striker Blast, which also gives him cover null. He stacks up unique gauge on landing cards. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Do you know why he randomly draws a card upon landing it? Because they want you to spam cards with Gohan. The 5 timer counts upon using a card is meant to give you a window to deal as much damage as possible. When characters don't draw a card within that window, like, you have the option of charge stepping and sidestepping to extend the combo, but you sacrifice the amount of time you have to freely combo your opponent. Them giving him the randomly draw a new card is to be above the others that need to sidestep and charge step to extend their damage within that 5 timer count window. Does that make sense? It is a small gap for you to beat the crap out of your opponent, but if you're Gohan and you randomly draw a card, you don't need a charge step or sidestep. You draw a card. So you use 4 cards. So you got 4 blast cards in your hand. 1 blast card will probably randomly draw a strike card. You just use that. You just chain everything together. So within the 5 timer counts, Gohan is probably the one character that can get maybe 6 cards in, whereas everyone else can only get 4 or 5. So he has that up everyone else. That's crazy. Applies the following effects to self when this character performs a vanish step based on the number of defeated battle members. If you have lost an ally and you perform a vanish step, you nullify unfavorable element factors for damage sustained. So you go type neutral. Can be very, very helpful if your opponent goes for the ultimate or something. Activation counts on character switch. If you have 2 defeated battle members, you restore your vanish gauge by 70%. So Gohan basically gets the MVP 17 effect. This right here is so ridiculous, though. Look at this. This is like 2 characters in one. Oh my god, here we go. Unique ability 2. This character has a special cover change against Strike Arts attacks. But the greatest feature is a counter activated with the unique gauge and all the powerful effects that come with it. When the unique gauge is at 30% or more... Okay, never mind. I was about to say, I kept making the assumption this is Ultra Janemba's unique gauge, which goes all the way to 0. But Gohan's only needs it to be 30% or more. Never mind. Okay, let's see. When the unique gauge is at 30% or more, a counter will activate against the enemy strike arts and most forward charging and other special move and special arts cards. And when it activates, you'll recover ki, destroy all your enemy's cards, and shorten your allies' substitution counts. This way, you can adjust your strategy based on battle conditions and keep your combo going, switch characters, and more. Plus, with an endurance effect, not only is Gohan difficult to defeat, but it'll be easier to activate the powerful effects from Ultimate Arts and Unique Ability 1 that occur when 2 battle members are defeated. I think that is going to be so annoying. Think about this for a second. This dude will destroy all of your cards when you do an attack like this. Before, when it was Ultra UI, at least when he did the gauge, you could at least combo or chain off of it so that when your opponent tries to fire back, you can clash. Like if they go for blast cards, you can fire a blast card and clash and not feel like you lost your vanish. You lose all your cards against Gohan. What, you can't retaliate. You're almost forced to vanish. Damn. All right, so in his unique ability 2, he has reduced impact damage received by 15%. Android 16 has this too, and that guy is a behemoth of a tank. So when you factor in 70% reduced damage received, all damage you take, reduced damage received 70%, with an additional 15% against a very common type of damage inflicted, that's insane. Impact damage is like 85-90% of the game. Restores on health by 40% only once when it reaches 0. Knocks enemy back to long range if a cover change is performed against a strike card. So Gohan has endurance without any conditions, by the way. You can chain it with the blue card. While this character is in one of the following states, if own unique gauge is at 30% or more, consume the entire unique gauge to counter enemy strike cards and most forward charging and other special move and special arts. Oh, it activates 3 times. Sliding or standing still. Sidestepping to the left. Oh my god, you can't even catch Gohan in the sidestep. Receiving an attack. Damn. Excludes of normal conditions and special states caused by certain arts. So we know that paralysis, feint, whatever, that falls under here. We know that by now. Excludes changing cover. What does that mean? Excludes changing cover. So does that mean when a move is used upon cover change? Excludes change. Oh, sorry. I see. When he cover changes and they nullify it or whatever. Got it. Own unique gauge will disappear after counter activates 3 times. This character's unique gauge decreases while they're on the battlefield and recovers while they're standing by. Okay, that's a clever way to handle it. Okay, I see that. It's like LF purple UI Goku's. Or I guess the green LF UI as well. Comboable arts. Special move and ultimates can be comboed when you do a counter with the unique gauge. The following effects also occur when counter activates. Restore on key by 50, cancel zone attribute downgrades that are normal conditions, shorten ally subcount by 5, no idea why, destroy all your enemy's cards. The following effects occur every time when hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character is on the fit. Why would Gohan need to restore his health by 10% twice? Why would he need that? Why would he need that? Why would he... What is this character? What? Why would he need this? Seriously, why would he need this? You're telling me every time Gohan shows up, he's going to heal 20% of his health. And he's going to reduce your ki by 60. Activation counts reset only once when 2 ally characters are defeated. Okay, good. This is still a strong condition, but do you know what I mean? Why does he need that? Why does it have to exist on the character? He already has the highest multipliers in the game. Some of the most, honestly, the kind of obnoxious gimmicks in the game. Some really, really terrifying capabilities. What is this? This is like, you know, if you already got hydrogen bombed, this is just them sending like a lightning strike at the end. That's what this is. It's just so over the top, it's not necessary. This character is beyond broken. I can say that comfortably though. I know sometimes I would say, you know, I don't want to judge a character based off of a bunch of words. I want to see what they look like in game. I don't need it. I don't need that for Gohan. He's undisputed #1 character in the game. Beyond the fact that he has some of the highest multipliers in the game, don't forget that he's stacking damage. What? He's stacking damage. So 250% Just starting the field, and you have Gohan in the leader slot, and he stacks 15% each. Huh? What? What are we dealing with here? I don't know what to say, folks. His counters are probably going to be one-shotting everybody. His ultimate's probably going to be one-shotting everybody. This is so cheese to me, too. Like, you know that they were thinking about certain situations when you're playing PvP and how they could make it overpowered for a character. Like here, let me give you a good example. If you perfect vanish a character and you're type disadvantage and you have an ultimate or a blue card in your hands, you're still going to go for the blue card or ultimate. Granted, you're not gonna do as much damage as you would have liked, but you really want to seize the opportunity to perfect vanish your opponent. You just want to hit him pretty hard. Fine. Gohan, what's this scenario? I don't have to worry about type disadvantage. That's not a scenario for me to be at short-handed in, because I can go type neutral when I lose a battle member. Do you know what I mean? Scenarios where something bad could happen, Gohan has far less of those. Does that make sense? Any scenario where it's not the greatest situation for you, despite you making the right play, Gohan has virtually none of those scenarios. I only have 5 timer counts to cover null. I really want to get a combo in, but it's okay. I randomly draw a new card, so I can get in more cards in 5 timer counts than any other character in the game. Man, I PV'd you. I may have no cards in my hand, but I got this beautiful ultimate. I wish I could have one-shot you. This would have been such a golden opportunity. Wait, I lost an ally. I can one-shot you. I have some of the highest multipliers in the game, and I'm type neutral. Bam. Scenarios like this, Gohan overlooks. It's just crazy to me. I think he's beyond broken. Look at this, too. Oh, what's that? I'm very low on my HP. I heal 20%. What? Do you know GT Kid Goku? You know, as an example, that kind of thing, like that guy's regarded as a really, really good tank. Gohan heals a similar amount to him. You know, 16 is the same scenario too. Now I know why. Now I know why 16 is giving blast damage inflicted. They want him to be ran with Gohans. Beast Gohan 16, 60% blast damage inflicted. Give it to this Gohan. That's what they wanted. They wanted you to run green, red team. There you go, folks. That's what they wanted out of you. Most of the Hyper Saiyan Zenkai buffers are red anyways, so I would have figured this guy would be red just because of Heat Dome Trunks, but he Zenkai buffs hybrids and red. I don't know what they're going for with that, but I don't care. Unit's dumb. Unit's crazy. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this, but if you're ready for Gohan Ball Legends, let's just say Beast Gohan wasn't the only one to seize it. This looks like a rendition of Zenkai 7 Super Saiyan 2 Gohan once again. But until next time, guys, peace!